What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited about this one. We just had the greatest tag team of all time last week in the Road Warriors. Amazing new Ringside Collectibles Unsanctioned set. If you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go check that out. Today, we're looking at another tag team. I don't know if you could tell by the box. By the way, dramatic box opening music. This is from Mattel Creations. I've been sitting on this one for quite a while. I talked about this on the other channel. Like, I like to do series. For you guys, they may look random, but for me, it's a series and it makes sense in my head. And I had like 3 or 4 of the Coliseum collections. I can't remember what it was. But I got like, at the time before they released the next sets, I got all the ones I didn't have because they had the first 2 that I didn't have on sale. Then this one had just come out. And that's how long I've been sitting on this. When I open it, you'll see. I then had things going on anyways. Luckily, I had these set aside, so I started doing some of them to help fill out my weeks. But now I've come to the point where this is the only one I have left until I get the new ones, and I'm ready to open this one. So, we're going to do, you've seen the way we do the Coliseum collections. We will do one figure today. We'll do the other one on Friday. So, right now, this is what we're looking at. Hart Foundation. Yes, it was already open. I had to open it to see if I got the Chase variant black cards. And I'll just go ahead and answer that question right now. No, I did not. Go ahead and take Brett out, because we're going to do Brett today, which means we'll do Jim the Anvil Neidhart on Friday. So, real quick look at this box, and then when it comes to the next video, we won't go too in depth on this. So, this side of the box, we've got Brett. Then on this side, we've got Jim. There they are on the side. And they make up the original Hart Foundation tag team. Really cool. Here's the top. It says the pink and black attack. And then we have the Hart Foundation on the bottom. It's the little sayings on the top and bottom are something we're used to with the Ultimate Edition figures, but usually it's right inside the packaging. So for these, it's like that. Very cool though. On the inside, we do have the little background piece that they always include. These are really nice. You could actually use this side and put several together, or use this as the middle, and then these sides to make a little interview room thing or something. Pretty cool stuff to be done. We'll talk about the inside of this box though in the next video. We're going to save some of that for that one. But the outside, we've seen it. There's our Ultimate Edition logo. Coliseum Collections are Ultimate. That artwork is phenomenal. And I have a lovely spot up there on the shelf where my other Coliseum Collection boxes are. So, going to be a great addition to that. Now, for today's video, it is going to be Brett the Hitman Hart. Again, it's not the black card Chase variant, which is probably a good thing, because had it been the black Chase variant, I probably would have ended up coming up with a way to trade the Chase collector for it, for obvious reasons. But let's not dabble on it too much. Let's head to the stage. Let's talk about Brett Hitman Hart. Alright, we've got Brett the Hitman Hart up here on the stage. Incredible looking figure. Looking at that pink and black gear. Screaming Hart Foundation. You can see on the front of that plastic, we've got the Ultimate Edition logo. We've got the Coliseum Collection logo across the top, and that old school WWE logo in that corner. We're going to get Brett out here in just a second. We're going to find out if Mattel, once again, has failed to get a good Bret Hart face. So we won't know till we get the sunglasses off. I think we all probably know, but let's flip the package around. On the back side here, as you can see, across the bottom, there's the other three Coliseum Collection sets that came before this one. The only one not showing is the Comic-Con exclusive Sergeant Slaughter, which I still don't have, and I'm still very upset about. And I just don't want to drop the $120 on it, even though it's probably worth it. Let's see. I'm going to read the little fact card that they've got right here. This is really cool that they put these on. Those figures back in the day always had these. You could cut them out and collect all your fact cards from your figures, what have you. It didn't matter if you were doing Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, wrestling. Most of them had this stuff. But let's take a look on the side real fast. The accessories included: action figure tag team championship, world tag team championship. So that the action figure tag team championship is you can see that title in the front of the package when I flip it back around. That is reminiscent of the titles that came with these figures when LJN made them. So that is what that means. Sunglasses, swappable heads, swappable hands. So very, very much what we're accustomed to with the Ultimate Edition and the Coliseum Collection stuff. So right here, Coliseum Collection, Brett Hitman Hart. A 235-pound technician with speed, strength, and stamina, Hitman makes up the dreaded Hart Foundation with his partner Jim the Anvil Neidhart and manager Jimmy Mouth of the South Hart. The native of Alberta, British Columbia, is most definitely trouble with a capital T. Once again, another good reason to have multiple variants of Jimmy Hart. I don't think you could get enough Jimmy Hart figures. I only have one for now. But flipping it back around, you can see kind of right there behind the Ultimate logo is that title I was talking about. We'll see more of that here in a minute. I love the way these are packaged. This card, this blue card, is just going to slide right up. We've seen that several times on the Coliseum Collection. So no tape to cut, no glue to rip. It's a bubble package, but with removable card, which makes it really nice. Means you can get this figure out, you can display it, and you can put it back in its protective casing, basically. But I'm going to go ahead and remove that, get Brett out, and let's take a look at him. All right, we got him out of the box. Looking pretty good so far. I'm quite certain we're probably in for disappointment once I take those sunglasses off. And then I'm in for frustration when I try to put them back on, I'm sure. But real quick, here's the title I was talking about. I don't know if I can get it to focus on it. Probably not. Daggone, come on, man. Yeah. But it does very, very, and very hard to read stuff. It says World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion on these titles. So it doesn't say Tag Team Champions. That is also a throwback, though. You have to think our production and our quality, for them to make separate titles for everything, it would require a whole new mold and a whole new setup. So just making them and giving them a different color strap is how they would have done that. And that's why we got them like that. This is reminiscent of what came with the LJN figures. So the rest of the accessories are in this little box, and we're going to get into those here in just a second. Let's go ahead, let's check out that face sculpt, and let's see what we got going with that. Taking a look. So it looks like there's not really anything holding those damn sunglasses on except that, Wow, they're so... Okay. Here's the face. Come on, focus. What the hell? Alright, I'm having focus issues. There we go. See if I can get it to focus now. There we go. Yeah. So kind of what we expected. Not great. Here is the... Lord Almighty. Here's the sunglasses. They are very short. I'm going to put them back on though, because that's going to be a must. Bear with me. Oh, I'm going to be aggravated. I can feel it. Yeah, so there's absolutely nothing to hold those sunglasses on other than the rubber band. That's kind of aggravating because you definitely want the sunglasses, because that face sculpt or face scan sucks very much so. Well, damn. Told y'all it's going to be frustrating. Okay, I got them. So, I don't understand why the sunglasses aren't made. I don't know why they didn't mold a little spot in the hair for the sunglasses to stick in. Most of the figures they do that with. That have long hair. I mean, when you have a figure that's like shaved head or has short hair, it's much more difficult. And you expect to have to use this rubber band. I don't know why they did that on these. The rubber band is kind of not doing it for me though, so I may end up displaying him without sunglasses. I don't know yet. So before we get into accessories, let's talk about the figure itself. Obviously, we've got tons of articulation with our Ultimate Edition. We've got our ab crunch. We've got our hip rotation. Double jointed knees and elbows. I believe they are pinless. We've got our head articulation. We've got butterfly joints in the shoulders. Here's the thing. See if it shows up good. Focus. There's a lot of gap in this boot. It's not as bad on this side. I mean, obviously it's a toy, so we're going to have some gap. There's no way around that. That's a lot of gap, though. I don't like that. Those ankle joints are also extremely stiff. I'm sorry about the focus issues. It's like if I adjust one thing to make it work right, I have to take off the autofocus. If I take off the autofocus, I got to remember to refocus every time I move it. So something I'm trying to get used to with my new setup. Anyway, moving on. Other than that one ankle having too much gap and the ankles being extremely stiff, like I was worried when I messed with them that I was going to break them. But for the case of the video and everything, I did make them move, and if I move them a little bit and keep going, I'm sure I can get them get that worked out to where it's not so tight. I don't know which is worse, a super tight joint or a loose joint. Because the loose joint, I mean, he's just going to fall over. But a tight joint, he may still fall over because you can't get him posed correct. It's a there's no in between. You got to have good joints. But looking at the back, I'll turn him around to check out the back side of that gear. Really nice. Basic, classic Bret Hart stuff. Always with the pink and black. We don't get that classic Bret Hart skull with wings logo that we see a lot on his stuff, because this is kind of prior to singles Bret Hart. This is tag team. This is Hart Foundation. So pretty cool. Now, let's take a look in that little box right there and check out his accessories. So let me flip him back around. Here. All right. FYI, there is no tape on the box, so. All right, first things first, I'm going to show you this. This is what it looks like when I open it. We're going to pull those heads out and see if those heads are any better than what comes. These tag team titles are amazing. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to show you those, but we're going to look at the heads first. As far as the hands go, I'm not going to bother too much with those. Here's what we've got. We've got one set of open hands, one set of weapon holders. Oh, it's probably a weapon holder and a closed fist because he's got a weapon holder and a closed fist on. So that's what we got with those. Now, looking at these faces, damn. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments which one is going to be better. Here's this one. Focus. It's I think an improvement maybe. Definitely not. Damn, they can't get Brett's face right. I don't know what it is with Brett. All these are going to have the same basic issue when it comes to the sunglasses. Quite disappointing. However, we can use sunglasses and keep him from looking bad. This, though, you got to see this. Is that not beautiful? Gold and silver. Like, the amount of detail in this title is absolutely ridiculous. I am floored by that. This is one of the best titles I have gotten with a figure. Wow. Let me show you this one up close, see if I can get it to focus again. There you go. That's all you get on this other one. Again, though, the reason behind that is because it is a throwback to the LJN figure, so they weren't going to be highly detailed. That, I mean, it don't get much better than that. I'm going to try to put this title on him real quick. We'll see how smooth that goes. Now we're cooking. Look at that. I am so impressed with those tag titles it came with. These, I'm happy with these. I'm always happy to add more titles to the collection. We've got tons of them. Nothing super flashy about those. Nothing's supposed to be super flashy. That one, though, that's on him, that's your flash. That is good stuff. I cannot wait to get his tag team partner up next to him. I'm not going to worry about switching the heads out because none of them are going to do us any good. We're going to have to keep sunglasses on him for him to look even halfway right. I do have another Ultimate Edition Brett. We've seen that one on the channel. If his face scan is a little better, I may swap heads with him. Other than that, this is pretty much what it's going to be. I think there's a defining moments, Brett, and that's about the only time Mattel got close on a Bret Hart face. I don't know why. I don't know why they can't seem to get it. I don't know if it's a matter of Bret doesn't go in for the face scan. Obviously, Jim the Anvil Neidhart didn't go in for a damn face scan, and I've seen that one. It's already looking good. I can't wait for the next video to show you guys that figure. But, I mean, you go down the list of all the different Bretts. I mean, I've had one or two. I know the Chase Collectors had a couple. We've looked at them down at Music City Toys and Collectibles. We even talked to Chad, and he's like, Mattel can't get it right. Look online. Everybody's, that's the only problem with this set. Everybody's loving it, except for they still can't get Bret's face right. I don't know why. I mean, obviously in this one, they're trying to get a younger Bret, but I don't know. They may have captured it a little bit with this one, but it just don't look like Bret Hart to me. Yeah, I don't know. Just, I don't know. Maybe at some point, if you know, WWE no longer has the license to make Bret, and they make him in the unsanctioned collection or something, maybe we'll see a better looking Bret. I don't know what it's going to take to get a better looking Bret. At least we got the sunglasses, and that helps it. Because without them sunglasses, you'd be highly disappointed, I think. But that's going to do it for this one, though. Awesome figure still, even though we still are lacking on the face scan. That title that's on him, I had to put that in the last notches. Look at this. Like it's at the very last, man. All that to get it to fit around his waist. But look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so nice. Oh. I don't know. Almost so nice I may have to put it on my Road Warriors. But they got titles right now. So I don't know if I can let Bret and the Anvil wear these on the shelf. You know my champs are going to be the Road Warriors. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Bret Hart Ultimate Edition Coliseum Collection figure. What do you think they could do to fix the Bret Hart face scan? Maybe no, there's enough pictures with him not wearing sunglasses that they could do it. I don't know what the hell their problem is. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you hadn't already, please smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great content we got coming to the channel. Plus, every Sunday, live, 7 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. Come check out Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. It's a great show. We have a lot of fun. Come talk some wrestling with us. We love the fan interaction. It's a lot of fun. Hope to see you there. Also, check out our other 2 channels. Gladiator Toys, that is where I show off all of my other action figures. No wrestling figures over there. All of my other action figures and toys that I collect are featured on that channel, so go check it out. Also, check out the Chase Collector. He's got that channel up and running. He's been going crazy over there, having a lot of fun with his Chase variants. He started opening some of them up. So you guys make sure you're heading over there to his channel, showing him a little bit of love. He is working hard on getting those opened, doing some really cool videos. Most of his is short form stuff, so you're able to kind of go through and get a lot more watch time out of that than watching these long form videos. But he's not into in-depth reviews. He's just into showing off the figures. So make sure you check his stuff out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.